James here from Dragon Water. Today with a little walkthrough, test, unboxing, the full shebang of a web camera. Yes, you heard it right. Another web camera from me. As you guys know, I've been testing a lot of web cameras, just budget friendly, non-budget friendly, just to see what's out there for everybody that's staying at home. I mean, there's a lot of people staying at home doing Zoom classes, Zoom meetings. So we are testing cameras to see what's good, what's on the market, what's new, what's fresh, what's hot. Today is from our friends over at NexiGo. This is their 1080p at 60 frames per second web camera. This is their model number N960e. Has a built-in ring light. That's different than most of them. Plus, it does 60 frames per second at 1080, which is pretty decent. Dual stereo noise canceling microphone, autofocus, plug and play, and ring light. 180 degree web camera clip. Tripod ready design, plug and play free driver, 360 degree webcam rotation. It can spin 360 degrees on the stand. Flip it over here. You wrap, you can call it UK wrap, EU wrap, stuff like that. Back here shows you their address and stuff like that. And then on the back, shows you full HD at 1080p at 1920 by 1080. With 60 frames per second. Ringlight has three adjustable with touch control, so it has three settings of lighting, probably brighter, 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 or three different colors. I'm sure it's a soft white, which is pretty non-glary. Autofocus built-in dual stereo mics, horizontal viewing angle of 90 degrees, so it's got a 90-degree view angle. Focal length 70 millimeters to infinity, so 70 and beyond. CMOS sensor, so it's going to have the Sony CMOS like most of them. Video format UU2 or MJPEG. High quality glass lens. Package includes one web camera, privacy cover, and one manual. So let's pop her open. See what she's got. Oh, hey, we're going to need a knife for this. Good thing I'm at my desk today. Yeah, buddy. Let's cut some tape. Cut some tape. Oh, the other side, cut the tape. Pop it off. There it is. The white box inside has the writing. You guys can see this. 1080p, blah, blah, blah. Now, the difference, most of my cameras that I've been doing lately, they're not round. Register to get your 1-year warranty card, your user manual. Kind of walk into this. Pretty much scan the QR code to visit the link to download the latest manual. So they have an updated manual. Welcome to the family. Go to next information. If you need any information, contact information, what's in the box, the product overview, HD lens, power indicator, light adjustments, flexible clip, all that shabazz. Shows you how to plug and play. How to get to your camera on your PC. I mean, that's all pretty explainable. I can walk you guys through that also on another video, window settings and stuff like that. Inside is just a camera. First, the big difference that you guys, I didn't point out yet, because I wanted to leave it for a minute, is this one comes with a dual optional cord, unlike most cameras. So the first thing is first, I'm going to show you guys the camera. Give you guys the good look of it. You guys can see it's a nice round ring light. Rotates freely. Right here is the plastic loop heel. You guys can't really hear that. Not a big deal. Right here is the lens cover. If you guys can see inside. Open, closed. Right here is where you're going to touch. Turn the light off. I will show you guys that on camera. This does have the screw hole for the tripod. Then it has the mount to go over your monitor, which is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to use a tripod. There's just no need. Comes with a very, very long cord. I would say over 10 feet. Nice length of cord. The first part that I'm going to show you, this is kind of happy about, I want to test, is it has a regular USB, right? But it comes with a dongle. That's right, you heard it here. It comes with a dongle. This dongle is a USB dongle, USB 3. You clip it on. Once you're on, it makes it a USB-C port. My PC actually has an open source for USB-C that I do not use. This is going to get plugged into, and we're going to test it out that way. First is first, I want to plug it in, kind of give you guys a rundown of the lighting effect. So let's plug her in. You guys can see this. Lights on brighter, lights on brighter. I would have loved. It's really responsive. You guys see that? Barely touch it, and it's really responsive. Now it is super bright. Let me shut off my other ring light. Look at this. Let me shut the light off. Now you guys can see. Without a ring light, it's light behind me, but not in front of me. That's light. Let's go brighter. That's got some good lighting. That is super, super cool. It's got some nice lighting. I use the ring light I use now is probably a little bit bigger than this, but it puts off some good light. I mean, it's down low right now if I want. We go really, really bright. Back down. So that's a nice touch. The next part of this video, I'm going to have this plugged into USB-C. You are going to see dual cameras. You're going to see this camera recording and the camera I'm using now side by side. And we're going to talk about it and how it looks and compares and sounds. So. Okay, now that I have them both hooked up, you can see me in the NexiGo 1080p 60 frames per second, or you can see me in the Logitech C922x Pro at 1080p at 30 frames per second. Right now you're hearing everything from the NexiGo camera. This is their microphone. I did a little test before popping up. It's a little quieter than the Logitech, and you guys will see the comparison difference in a second, but it's not bad. So the coloration, let me turn off my ring light. As you can see, it darkened down on the Logitech because the ring light is not there. My lighting is way off, way over there. Even though you can see it on my hand, it's way off in my kitchen. So there's not a lot of lighting right here. You see the ring light from the NexiGo on me. The coloration is good. It's got me, a little redder, but it's plug and play. I haven't adjusted anything. I'm not going to adjust anything. Let's turn the lighting down a little. There's no lighting at all. As you guys see, it's just a kitchen light now. We'll hit button 1, little light, button 2, brighter, or button 3, the brightest they have. Let's put this on. Now you see my ring light. With the ring light, both ring lights, of the light, it looks really good. Proper lighting always makes a good camera. You'll see in the Logitech over there, that I am darker skinned. You can see the coloration of the watch, if you guys can see this. You definitely see the coloration. You might be able to see, let's pop this off. Let's see if we can do this. And the Logitech, there's the Logitech. See the coloration of the gold, all the jewels. Let's go to the NexiGo. It is rather bright, glary from being up close. If you pull it back, you guys can see the coloration. That's how well that lighting works. The sound isn't bad. The microphone works great. I think the picture is what you're buying for this camera. Very clear, not noisy. If I adjusted it, it'd probably be a lot better. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over from the NexiGo microphone to the Logitech C922x Pro microphone. So if you give me a second. Alright, now that I switched over the microphone, you can see that I'm actually sounds peaking higher. I can adjust that down with my recording software. There we go. A little bit better, but it's a lot clearer of a microphone, a lot brighter, but that is a Logitech because they have the Logitech Blue software and it's not a plug and play. So the difference between the NexiGo and the Logitech is a plug and play, as in where the NexiGo is just plug in, plug play, no drivers needed, no software needed. The Logitech, you have drivers, you have software, you have updates. They keep going. If you guys can see, there's a little glistening off of me, and that's because it's rather hot in my 4th story apartment. But all in all, not bad. The next little view will just be the NexiGo all by itself, and then me finishing up this little clip. Okay, now that we're just on the NexiGo, I unplugged it from the USB-C to test it, see if it sounded different. As you guys noticed, the last little clip, I didn't realize that there's a little clicking from the sound, and I think that's from the USB dongle, the USB-C dongle. I unhooked it, so now you're hearing it all through just the normal USB instead of the USB-C. The camera looks great, you know, up close, up personal, coloration's good. You see my white, you see the blue, you see the little green Martian, the little green Martian that way. There he is, down there, look at the little green Martian. You guys can see him. He works well. As you guys can see, it's autofocusing, so it does have a little autofocusing. If you have multiple people, it should detect it. Yeah, great view. Coloration's great. The camera works great. I know every time I hit this thing, you probably hear a little something, a little clicking. That's my chair, and a couple other little things. It's a different click, different sound. But for what it is, a plug-and-play camera with lighting, that light is off. Let me turn it on. And let me hit the brightness. There you go. I am lit up. It works great. This is going to be a perfect camera for anybody using just, you know, Zoom classes, Zoom meetings, team meetings, plug and play. Just want to take pictures, or you just want to chat with your friends. This camera works excellent. The USB-C dongle, I will be doing more testing on that. I mean, it's just a dongle. Most people are going to use USB, regular USB, but the USB-C is for, you know, for like phones. I mean, I might even test plugging it into my phone as a camera. Hey, you never know. If you can do it, we'll see if we can try. But thank you for checking out this video. Keep your eyes out for more, and have a great day, guys.